There's a lot of groups in America that I'm really not sure if they're just well-meaning and stupid or just exploit well-meaning and stupid people. One of the main ones is AA, or Alcoholics Anonymous. And I'm not trying to bash anyone who's gone to AA and actually gotten good results. I'm really glad you could get past all the propaganda and actually make it work. Actually, it worked pretty well for my aunt, but she was kind of exaggerating her drinking problem in the first place. But I'm just going to say straight up, Alcoholics Anonymous is the biggest load of self-defeating bullshit on earth. Okay. First, what pisses me off is this whole idea that you're just some pathetic, weak, powerless victim who can't do anything about your problem. Someone has a life-threatening addiction. What the fuck kind of idiot tells them that? Most of these people already have enough misery and self-esteem problems that you making them think they can't fix it. Not just that, but if you're trying to overcome a problem, the last thing you need to hear is this: that you're just totally powerless against it. Fuck that! Everyone is in control of their own goddamn body, even cancer patients. They can choose to take the medications, go see the doctor, or just sit around and cry and moan. It's up to you whether you do what it takes to solve a problem. It's just this whole victim mentality that makes people just give up or think that there's no way they can help themselves, which is what makes them keep up their fucking habit in the first place. Hell, I'd say this is the big reason why people get addictions besides the physical part of it. It's because it's easier than actually figuring out problems and finding out how to solve them. So it's this passive self-pitying that doesn't help anybody and keeps this stupid AA cult going. Look, I'm not saying it's as easy as just not drinking anymore, at least for most people. I'm not trying to blame you. People usually can't control drinking sometimes because of genetics. Once they start, they just can't stop. Like, I knew this guy who was hooked on pain pills, and when he quit, he just started drinking all the time to fill in the hole. And when he stopped, he kind of just shut himself off from the world for a while. Yeah, that blows, but there's no way to get out of that cycle unless you realize that you are the only one in control of what goes in your body and what you do about it. There are actual rehab places that do this with real trained professionals who are actually interested in helping you figure out why you keep drinking and how to stop. You know what else I noticed about rehab? They let you go when you're done. They get you therapy or medication, sure, but it's not some fucking crutch that follows you around and demands that you stay with them. You're one of us, or something like that. Then comes the worst part where they go on and on about higher power and all that bullshit that comes along with it. Like, I'm not religious, and if you are, that's totally fine. But at the same time, you can't fix your own problems and need someone else to do it for you. That's a shitty attitude, and I think it does more harm than good, really. Plus, what if someone straight up just doesn't believe in God? You're gonna try and force them to believe something that thinks a load of shit, or just let them drown in alcohol? Same problem I have with a lot of people who talk about prayer, like that's going to be the solution to their problem, and that's fine if you want to do that, and it doesn't affect me. The whole idea just lets people sit back and think the world's going to solve their problems and they don't have to do anything. No, you are in control, you have the power, and you have to do everything to get what you want. That's life. Deal. Finally, on the whole religious thing, they turn around and try and make you think it's your fault, that you have some kind of defect, even while they're saying you're some helpless victim, which would be enough to piss anybody off. There's real medical, psychological reasons why people have drinking problems, and it's got nothing to do with sin or being a bad person. Just the idea of that is so fucked up, and I really wish alcoholics would go to actual rehab instead of these cult leaders who just want to keep you dependent on them. Subscribe.